going on, everybody? This is Sparks Comics here, ready to break down this week's new comic book day and give you my top 10 picks. Let's jump into it with number 10. I'm going with an Unkindness of Ravens number 2. I really like the start of this series with issue number 1. This is from Boom Studios. Boom has been putting out a lot of good books, so keep an eye on this series. And if you haven't read issue 1, I highly recommend you go back, pick that up, and pick this one up this week. At number 9 on the list, I have Drakkon New Dawn number 3. And from what I've heard, this is going to be the first appearance of a new villain for the Power Rangers. I have not been reading any of the Power Rangers books, but I hear there's a little bit of hype behind this, so I figured gotta put this on my list. It's also from Boom Studios, and everybody loves themselves some good Power Ranger stories, so keep an eye out for this one. At number 8 on the list is the Immortal Hulk number 39. And for this book, we have a Alex Ross cover A and a spoiler variant. So anytime there's a spoiler variant, you know there's something interesting going on in the story. So I know there's been a good storyline about the Devil Hulk, so keep an eye out for this one. If you've been reading the Hulk, obviously keep on picking it up because the story has been amazing. At number 7, we have Spawn number 311. And so this is on here for a few reasons. One is that really nice Chadwick Boseman homage variant in memory of him. So I think that's really cool. And we've got that in color and a 1 in 5 black and white sketch. But also that cover A was not originally marketed as a cover A, but it is now, and it features 3 different Spawn appearances. So I think that and the Chadwick Boseman covers will be the ones to watch for, but that Matina is still pretty nice as well. And if Spider-Man's coming out, he's got to be on my list. So at number 6, I have Amazing Spider-Man 51. The Last Remain storyline has been really good. And we have a really cool cover A by Gleason here with Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. We also have a 1 in 25 in Huck Lee variant, which I think is great, featuring most of the Sinister Six there, so that's pretty cool. At number 5 on the list, we have Exos Sword Stasis. So I have not been reading, the Ten of Swords event, but I know there's a lot of cool things going on. That cover A features the first team appearance there of the Araco Sword team, so keep an eye out on that. Plus, we've got some really cool art on the other 2 covers. At number 4 on the list is the Autumnal. So the Autumnal number 2 comes out this week, but there's also the second print variant for Autumnal number 1. And no, I didn't just put the same image twice. One of those is going to be a foil variant of the second printing variant. So lots of covers for this. I think there's a ratio variant as well for Autumnal number 2. This issue 1 for this went and sold very well and had some good resale on the secondary market. So this story is going to be hot. It's a cool little possible horror story. That reprint cover is by Simmons, who is the artist for the Department of Truth. At number 3 on the list is Strange Academy number 4. We have a cover A, cover B character spotlight. We've got an Alex Ross variant, and we have a 1 in 25 variant by the artist whose last name is Schitti, Schitti. Really good art though. So keep your eye on this. Strange Academy's been doing really well. There's a possibility that our villain that we had a cameo will have a full appearance in this one, but it's also possible that they tease them there and are going to put off their full appearance until issue 5. At number 2 on the list is the Department of Truth number 2. And so this book is hitting its second issue. We've seen issue 1 already go to a second printing. Lots and lots of copies sold on this one. Lots of different store variants on issue 1. So now we're hitting issue 2 and we get to see what really happens with the story. I loved issue 1. The art was not my favorite, but I get why that art was the way it was. And we have a cover A, a cover B, a 1 in 10, a 1 in 25, and a 1 in 50. That 1 in 25 is already going crazy on the secondary market. So if you got that pre-ordered, congrats. If not, hunt that book, try to get it for ratio. It's going to be a good book to pick up and a really cool cover. And at number 1 on the list, how could I leave off? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin, number 1. It's finally coming out, and we know that there's been some controversy over the fact that they had to allocate issues. However, there are over 100,000 copies of issue 1 still that are going to be out there, whether that's this cover A, whether it's one of the ratio variants, or whether it's a store variant. There are over 60 total different covers for this book. So don't pay too much. Find it for the right price. See if your shop will hold one for you if you're interested in picking it up but didn't put it on your pull list. You got a lot of options in order to get this book. Don't pay too much. Love to see what's going to happen here. If I can't get it from my shop, I'll find out who The Last Ronin is. I'm not a comic TMNT fan, so I'll find out one way or another. But again, just to reiterate, do not pay too much for this book. And that's it, everybody. Those are my top 10 picks for the week. Thank you all for listening in. If you made it this far, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel and drop a comment below. Let me know what your picks for New Comic Book Day this week are. So, lots of books coming out this week. You know my saying, always remember, collect what you love, guys. I'll see you next time. Have a great week.